Hi guys, it's me, Skylar Capri, and today we're reviewing Forever Red Vanilla Rum, which has returned for the Bath & Body Works Summer Semi-Annual Sale this year. This week on my channel is SAS week, so there will be 1 to 2 uploads every single night relating to products available for SAS. And that being said, if you're returning to my channel, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. We do all things Bath & Body Works, especially the body care. So if that sounds like something interesting to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get right on into the review. All right, you guys, so Forever Red Vanilla Rum, I'm going to put some images up right here, and this review is going to be comprehensive. So we're going to talk about the packaging, fragrance notes, if I think it's similar to the original Forever Red, really anything you'd like to know about Forever Red Vanilla Rum, you're going to find out by the end of this video. Now, some of you might be saying, Skylar, you didn't actually purchase the product, so how do we know that this review is thoughtful and accurate? I have been in the store every single day this week, and this morning I really just went and sprayed them all, tested them on my skin. I went with my mom, I went with my sister, we tried different product types. I also own the original Forever Red, so I feel like I had a leg up on this one and kind of knowing the original scent, as this is a flanker scent. I do have a fresh card that was just freshly sprayed with this, and I can definitely still smell that fragrance. So I feel really confident in doing these reviews. And as I understand that some people buy products solely off of my reviews, I wouldn't put anything out there that I don't believe is thoughtful and 100% honest. That being said, let's get right on into the packaging. So as far as the packaging, I love the packaging on this one. It's a really fun spin on the original Forever Red. And as you guys know, or you might not know, Forever Red Vanilla Rum is a flanker fragrance. If you don't know what a flanker is, basically all it is that there's an original fragrance and they did a twist to it, and that kind of original with the twist is called a flanker to the original fragrance. So the original fragrance on this one is Forever Red, and this is the flanker Forever Red Vanilla Rum. Packaging on this, I love that they kept with the original Forever Red font. They did kind of keep with this red theme, but the silver and that kind of like a deep lilac purple is stunning. It looks expensive. I really love the way this one looks. And this is not necessarily a nostalgic one for me, as they only released this fragrance one time in the holiday season. And in the original perfume, it came in like that boxy perfume. So I honestly didn't even remember what the original packaging looked like. But if you bought that one and you've been waiting years for it to come out, this might be very nostalgic packaging for you. As far as my overall rating on the packaging, I really do love this. I think everything looks phenomenal. I also do like how they kept the sort of area and overall design for the silver leaves and vines kind of coming in at the same points on the majority of the different product types. It looks cohesive, classy, and it could be put up year round. I think this one is really good, and I would rate this one a 10 out of 10. There's honestly nothing I would change about this, and I would say that this is unique for Bath & Body Works packaging. I love the silver, love the lilac, and the mix with the bright red is just stunning. That being said, let's get right on into the actual fragrance. All right, you guys, so as far as the scent goes, this one says it smells like heading out for a nightcap after an unforgettable date, with scent notes of jasmine petals, decadent vanilla, and cashmere woods. I also did go ahead and grab my Forever Red, which is the original fragrance, so we can kind of do side-by-side comparisons. We're going to start off with the Forever Red Vanilla Rum, going line by line. Overall, I think this is a nice fragrance. It is very, very light though. I would say Be Enchanted is the lightest fragrance out of all of the bringbacks, and then this is second. It's a really soft fragrance, so if you're looking for something bold, super strong, and that's going to last a very long time, I don't think it's going to be this one. But that being said, getting into the fragrance notes, I don't get a very strong jasmine out of this. I really wouldn't consider this a floral in the traditional sense. It's more of a floral in that it kind of has like a powderiness to it a little bit. It's like a soft, airy kind of powdery fragrance, but I wouldn't necessarily say that if you don't like jasmine, you're not gonna like this, because I own white jasmine, which is a very jasmine, and I'm not getting really any jasmine in this. But I am getting this kind of like powdery, slightly floral note. As far as the decadent vanilla, I get a soft vanilla. I just don't get something decadent, rich, gourmand. I'm not getting that really strong vanilla that Bath & Body Works is able to capture in some of their other vanilla fragrances. And then cashmere woods, There is a slight woodsy note to this. It's not very strong. Again, this fragrance as a whole is not very strong, and I think it's nice. But when I'm thinking of Forever Red Vanilla Rum, the original Forever Red, which I'm going to go into the scent notes right now, has notes of fiery pomegranate, red peony, rich vanilla rum, and oak wood. And you guys, this one is strong. Like, this one is strong. It is very much so that pomegranate, juicy, fiery berry fragrance. And then it has that background of like a rich kind of amber rum fragrance. Definitely a vanilla base on this one. And it's so good. I was so excited for this one because I was like, okay, they're going to really amp up that vanilla rum fragrance in this. It's going to dial back on sort of like that berry note, and we're going to have a really rich fragrance. And unfortunately, this one just doesn't do it for me. It's so soft, especially compared to the original. I mean, I know I'm smelling this off the bottle, and this I'm smelling off a tab of paper, so there is some difference in it. But this one is strong and punchy and super fragrant. This one, the Forever Red Vanilla Rum, is just way too powdery. You do eventually get to the vanilla kind of fragrance once it dries completely down, but for me, there is nothing in this that's making me want to run out and buy it. Like, wow, that is delicious. It is this overly gourmand, rich rum fragrance. It's just not there, unfortunately. So as far as the fragrance goes, if you do want something that is, again, very light, very wearable, you could wear to work, school, or maybe you're not allowed to wear a lot of fragrance, or you don't want to wear a lot of fragrance places, this could be a good fragrance for you. It's very light, it's barely noticeable. The wear on this is not very good. I've tried it. I tried it on Tuesday. I sprayed it in the store at like 5:30, and by like 7 o'clock, gone completely. So the actual like wearability on this, not very like long and not very strong. So if you're looking for that, this could be good for you. But for those of you that have bought the original Forever Red and you want this like really bold vanilla rum fragrance, you're probably not going to get it with Forever Red Vanilla Rum, unfortunately. Seasonality, this is a good everyday one. I think you could wear this year round. It's so soft that I really can't even say like, ooh, I would wear this one in the winter months because this one was originally released as a holiday release. It's so soft, I really can't even say that. It's fine. I think it's okay. Overall rating on the fragrance itself, I would give it a 8 out of 10. 8 because I think the fragrance is beautiful. It's just so strong, not so strong. It's so light and just not very long lasting, which is something, if I'm buying a fragrance to wear it and have it a good wear the whole entire day, I don't want to be reapplying multiple times. Also, I think at its core, it's a good fragrance, but this is not Forever Red Vanilla Rum. Like, it does not match the actual fragrance name. So for that, I am deducting some points. It's a nice fragrance overall, but it's nothing special. If you have a lot of fragrances in your collection, I really don't think you need to add this one in as well. As far as pricing and availability goes, this one has pretty good availability, at least the stores that I have been frequenting. I haven't seen this one out of stock in really any of the product formats, and I think that's because a lot of people were expecting something very different, a very rich vanilla rum fragrance, and instead they're getting this more like powdery, very soft vanilla fragrance, which I know some people are very disappointed with, but it is still retailing for $4.99. As always, I recommend you get in the store. That way you save on shipping. And if you thought you'd love it, but you end up hating it, you avoid doing the whole entire return or exchange process. So I really do like going in the store, but I think it's a nice fragrance overall. If you're looking something with a lot of wearability, very light, and just an overall agreeable fragrance, you could definitely pair and layer it with other things. I think this one could be a good one to pick up for you. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.